Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running through the tackle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him on a small gain here, tried to run for it in third and long, and came up well short. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Back to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Bringing it back, it's Wilson. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Quarterback operating an empty set. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powers through. The important third down play coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
They go with a direct snap. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal.
Get set.
It's an option look. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded just inside the 25. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
With the catch, it's Johnson. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Powerful offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. The pass rush looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. They've got him at the 48, and that's a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's caught from inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands. It's James. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember,
got a lane. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Number 20 with the carry.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 92 set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. And you keep it going here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
Spins away from the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to...
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's James. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap to the air. It's Lagway. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Lagway. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. To throw, it's Moore. And this one is caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Moving right through the contact. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught, and the two-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for two, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
And the returner is brought down. Gators offense retakes the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Rifles this football to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space. Still.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Gators, to take the lead in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.